Well, good morning and happy Thursday. It is March 18th. Finally scratched out a green day today, plus 546. Had a mighty 90 in MU 297, and most of these were done within the stream. I usually highlight those yellow. I just haven't done it yet. Um, I put Boeing, I put some of these in here twice because help me keep track of, um, you know, doing a runner and then closing it out and then getting back in at a certain point. So I had a real nice runner in Boeing 460 and tried to get back in here just within the last 45 minutes and it went bad. So uh, you know would have been closer to $1,000 profit if I don't try to re-enter Boeing. But I'll show you what I did there. Disney 205, DKNG minus 544, and then entered back in 410. So that ended up being minus 134 in TKNG overall. Um, and Boeing here ended up being plus 30 overall. Piton plus 83, a small winner. Roku, same thing here. Entered a couple different times, ended up being minus 60, and Wells Fargo plus 125. And I kind of wish I would have went a little bit bigger there. Let's go to the platform. Let's first take a look at the Mighty 90 MU. So MU, so Mighty 90 right here. Uh, got in and closed it out when it got up here to this pivot. So nice winner there, 297, close to $300. Boeing, let's go ahead and take a look at Boeing. So Boeing got in an upside runner. Let's see. Let me see exactly because I had a lot of activity in Boeing. So let me make sure I know. I look at exactly the time that I got in. So 9:30. Okay, so Boeing got in an upside runner on this pullback right here. Actually, it says 9:31. So trying to see why I can't quite remember why I got in here. It was right in here. Anyway, got long and rode it up to here. And then I got out. I got out as it pushed up to this pivot, and then I ended up because it broke through this pivot. I tried to get back in on this pullback here, and then it fell apart. So that's why I had the winner pushing up and then loser going down when I thought I was had a high bar here. So when it pulled back here, I thought it was going to extend through there, and it did not. So that is Boeing. Disney. Take a look at Disney. Okay, Disney had a big volume here. So on the pullback got long and rode it up. And I think I got out as it pulled back here on this pivot. I didn't think it was going to make it through the pivot. It ended up doing so. But anyway, nice 205 there. DKNG. Two trades here. And so the first one was a nice winner. Let me take a look at DKNG real quick. Okay. So in DKNG, let's see exactly. Again, I want to see exactly when I entered. Okay. So DKNG had a mighty 9. No, it's a runner actually, a runner. So right here, yeah, 847. So it would have been runner to the downside. So on this bounce with this big volume here, so it went negative. So we had the negative 544 because with this bigger volume here than the first, tried to get short as it bounced here, thinking it was going to roll over. It did not. It pushed up and then got out. It was minus 544 when it got up to here, and as it ended up getting long then here and rode it up. I think I got out at, let's see, I think I got out on this big push here, started chop. But so ended up with just, oops, ended up with a net on DKNG of minus 134. So I got a lot of it back on the push up. Let's see. Next up, Peloton. So on Peloton, big massive volume bar here. So I got short right here, and it rolled over, and then it started to push up. And once this broke through the highs, broke through this kind of consolidation here, I went ahead and closed it out for an $83 winner. Roku was a big loser to start out. Ended up being a net of minus 60, but I was down 380. So in Roku, big volume here. So on a bounce, thought it would roll over, and it ended up pushing up. Let me see exactly when I entered Roku too. Okay, so in Roku, got short at 838. So Roku we got short right in this bar here, and I think I ended up taking some profits, but then it went against me, and when it went against me, I ended up having a losing trade. And then I ended up getting, let's see, short again, and out by 9:30. Okay, so I ended up getting short again, and then it rolled over, and so I got a lot of my profits back. Started to bounce and bounced up to this pivot, and when it broke through this pivot, I ended up bailing on it. So it ended up being just a $60 loser. It started out as a 380 loser, and then I got it back on this rollover back here, back down, and started to push up. I closed it out. So took a $60 loss there on Roku. And then WFC. So over here, WFC, somebody called this out in the community. So big push up, got a pullback, got long, rode it up to here, and then I got out. I wish I would have. I was in small here. I would have been more profitable if I would have had more contracts. But so that was WFC. So overall plus 546. So I'll take it. Hopefully that gives me the start of some consecutive green days. So we will see you tomorrow on Friday. Peace.